Yeah, hello, welcome back to cyclonetests.de. If you wonder why I'm trying to speak my new video in English, I noticed that a lot of people are watching from all over the world, so I think it's not so good if I make my videos in German, because not many people would understand that. I first have to apologize about my bad English. I hope you can understand it a bit, and maybe I will do later videos in English and subbed in German, that the German Cyclone fans can understand the videos better. I just received today a new phone from eFox, so I ordered it 3 days ago, and today it was delivered when I was still in bed, so I was very surprised. Very good, eFox. And this phone is a very cheap phone. It has to be the Landvo L800. And now I'm trying to open it. I hope without destroying anything. This is very nice. eFox always put the phones in this very safe bubble wrap package. I don't know the name for it. I'm looking if something is still in the package. No, I think not. So I'm trying to find where this is glued together. It's open. I said it's a very cheap phone. This phone is available in Germany for €49.99, so about €50. And if you order it to Germany, it's about €20 shipping costs, and I paid €10 for taxes. But eFox had a program, a kind of insurance. If you take this, it costs €4. It's a good thing for more expensive phones. Then eFox pays the paid taxes back to you. You have to send them the bill you got from the sending corporation like DHL, and then I think they pay you the taxes back. So for such a cheap phone, I think it's a very nice package. If you see, if I turn this into the light, there is a nice pattern, I think, and the logo is very nice too. Here is a kind of this is a kind of barcode, and I'm trying to scan it, so we maybe see what's happening. I think it's linking to WeChat in the Play Store. I think it's trying to install WeChat or something, I think. In this room my Wi-Fi connection is not very strong, so I'm afraid this could take a while, so I'm breaking it up and trying maybe later. So we're looking about the package and the other sides. Here are some barcodes and here are some specs. Let's look if they are true. It says 2G, 3G, GSM 850, 900, 1800, 1900, WCDMA 850 and 2100 megahertz. The display has to be a 5-inch WVGA LCD with an 480 by 854 pixel resolution. It has to be a 5-point multi-touch screen, I think. It has 512 megabytes of RAM and 4G megabytes of ROM, and you can use TF cards up to 32 GB. But I think if you have a good card, maybe 64 GB can work too. It has the MT6582 quad core. It says here 1.2 gigahertz, but usually this CPU has 1.3, I think. It should have Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and I think it's actually true. And it is a dual SIM, dual standby phone. Here it says it has a gravity sensor, distance sensor, GPS, FM, and 5-pin micro USB connector, and 3.5 millimeter earphone jack. And it is available in black and white, and I should have the black version. And here is what could maybe influence you in buying the phone, because it has just a 2.0 megapixel back camera and a 0.3 megapixel front camera. What is not very much. The battery should have 2300 milliamps, but I can't imagine that this is true. Here it says GPRS yes, Edge yes, and weight of 170 grams. This is very much weight for a phone. Here is the Landvo address, and it was sent by eFox from Shenzhen. So this is nice. You can put this here, and the phone comes out. First we got here the phone, but let's just take a quick look what else is in the box. Of course, we have a kind of plastic protection. It is transparent, as you can see. Feels like rubber or kind of something. Here we have the battery. This battery is not too lightweight. On the battery it says 2300 milliamps too. And of course we have some paperwork. It's user's manual, which looks good in English. Not bad. We have a screen protector. We have a European wall charger. Looks not too bad, but I don't know if the quality is good. A USB connecting cable and some earphones. That is even a in-ear. I don't know if you can see this. This is an in-ear earphone. I think I will test it, but I can't imagine that it's very good. This was what is in the package besides of the phone. So we can put this aside, and we have a look at the phone itself. It's very heavy, and I think there is a second battery inside mounted already. And I must say, this phone looks very good for such a cheap phone. I would say the design is inspired by Samsung products. The home button with some bigger distance to the display, but it remembers to the Galaxy S4. At the back side it has the design kind of an Galaxy Note 3, like my number one N3 clone, with this kind of leather looking. It's for a 5-inch phone. It's very big, bigger than my number one S6. That is a S4 clone, but not so much bigger and not so much thicker. I think it's kind of equally thick as the S4, maybe a bit thicker, but looks very good for a new phone that just costs 50 euros. The display, I think it's really 5-inch, and the distance to the border of the phone is not very big, so this is not really bad looking. I think I will try to open the phone that we can look what's inside. Come on. Now it's a bit difficult. No, there's no battery mounted already, so there's just one battery delivered with the phone. I'm wondering a bit because there are two batteries in this in the page of the phone. Maybe I will get a second battery later, but I don't think so. So this is the SIM 1 slot and the SIM 2 slot, and here you can enter your SD or TF card. Yeah, here are my emails, but I think it's some kind of random email, so nobody can use it for bad things. And here is saying Landvo and some datas. I think I will enter the battery and then we try to turn the phone on. It's the battery is kind of looking like the original S4 battery. I think I will try later if it fits into my number one S6, so that maybe you can use the original S4 batteries. So put this together very fast. Not so easy, I don't want to destroy something. but it fits and nothing is making sounds or something. It's different to the S4 that this silver, I don't know the name, is kind of making, it's a bit thicker than from the S4, but really don't look very cheap. I'm trying to, just a moment, it's like at the original S4, here is the power button on the right side and a volume rocker on the left side, and it fits very good, not too cheap. Even the home button press is very good. Just take this away and trying to turn the phone on. So this is saying Landvo. Some nice welcome animation. And now it started very fast, I think. SIM card is unplugged, it's right, time is not correct. Okay. So the scrolling looks very smooth. This looks very smooth too. And I see there is a screen protector installed already, as you can see. At my number one there is a kind of double screen protector installed. If one layer is kind of getting lost, then you can put it away and there's just another one under it. I don't know if this is here the same thing. Here are the soft touch buttons. I think they are lighted very nice. You can see it very good. And this looks like a very vanilla kind of Android. No bad kind of S4 clone, fake whatever. About the phone, it says it's an Android 4.2.2, kernel version 3.4.5. This looks not very fakey, and I think the phone is reacting very nice. Here is the quick start menu. And I can say that that I'm looking to the display from here. It looks not so. I don't know how to say it, but the resolution does not look very bad for 480 by 850. This is HD, and I think even with 5" you can see everything very good, and the colors are not bad too, and even okay, the angles are not as good as the IPS display from the number one S6, but if you look from here, it's getting darker. If you look from here, the colors are changing, but I think that's not a big problem. If you see what the phone is cost, I'm trying to make a photo from the camera. Yeah, it's not very good by it, but I'm trying to make some photos in nature in the next days, so to see if it's really so bad as it seems. We look at the storage. This is not too bad. The app memory is wait, what you doing? Hey, what's that? It's 1 gigahertz for apps, 1.7 gigabyte for phone storage, yeah, not bad. And yeah, that's odd. It has to be normally 2.7 GB internal if this was a 4 GB phone, so I don't understand why it's just 1.74 GB. But I will try to use this phone in the next days, so I can tell you if it's a phone you can use every day, and I will tell you what's good or bad on the phone. I will try a GPS. Just a moment, what's that? Why what's with the camera? I don't know. I will try to give you a my English is so bad. In the next days there will be a review of the phone. Please stay tuned until then, and I hope you will visit my channel then again. Thank you for watching, and maybe until the next time, see you again. Bye.